What's up guys, it's Insidious. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on some of the basics of Photoshop version CS6 extended. I had a friend who's having a little bit of problem with resizing images and using the lasso tool and stuff like that, so I'm doing this tutorial to kind of help him out a little bit. You might have version CS5 or CS4 or CS3. The options are pretty much going to be similar. You might have a different layout, might be a little harder to find. So but anyways, it's the same basic principle for the most part. I'm going to be showing two different ways that you can bring in an image. This will be the first way. You click File and go to New, and let's say you wanted to make a thumbnail for an avatar or something like that. I'm just going to put 168 by 168 and make sure that's pixels there. You can change whatever you want there, but I use pixels because that's what you're going to need in size, and I think that's the size that he said he needed. So then I have this right here, this little background, and this is how you're going to unlock this unlock this background. I didn't mean to emphasize so much right there. You just double click with your left mouse and it'll bring us up right here. You click OK and that unlocks it. So what you're going to do is down here where you have your files, you click it, and I'm going to go to pictures, and I'm going to go to sample pictures and bring up these penguins. Why not? So when you have these penguins up, you got the up and down arrows, which you can use to drag up and down, obviously, but you've also, if you go up a little higher before you click, you'll see this little turn thing that you can use to rotate it. You just click it and you can spin it around or whatever, but I don't know anybody that would use that. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and drag that up and drag that down, and that makes it 168 by 168, just the same as the background is. And if you go up here and click this tool right here, which is the move tool, you'll have this place the file. Yes, I'm going to place the file. I can move that file and get it out of there, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just having fun with it. So you can go to File and Save for Web, and I have it as a JPEG. I have the quality on high. I have it optimized, and which is pretty much default on that. So I can 168 penguins, which makes it sound like penguins are invading, but no. But I'm not going to save that. That's how you would save that image there. If you wanted to do like a custom thumbnail for like a video, you can go to New, and this is what I make mine, 1600 by 900 pixels. You can also use 1280 for the width and 720 for the height. A lot of people just do that, but I like doing mine a little bit bigger, maybe give it a little more detail, and I might be, wrong. I might not give it any more detail, but this is how I'm going to place an image for that. I want to place an image over top of that, so you click File and go to Place, and let's see here, let's just use my outro there. No, we're going to use, no, I don't think you, oh wait, I know what it is. My apologies, you need to left click and unlock that. Yeah, now we go to Place, and no, not gonna work. Not gonna work. Why are you being an ass? Why are you being an ass? Oh, maybe I can't drag it. Maybe I have to double click it. Wow. Well, there we go. And go click the move tool and place. I apologize for the noise. Everybody's home, and yeah, it's always noisy when anybody's home. But that is a 1600 by 900 image. I can resize that by going to Edit and go to Transform, and you can go to Scale, and you can change the size of that to whatever fit your needs. It's 170. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't want to get too confused right now. I'm still working with Photoshop myself, so place the file there. If you want to make it where when you save the files you don't have just one file, because it will combine these two layers. If you save for web, it'll combine it. So in order to save it where you can change things, either of these layers, you're gonna have to save it as a PSD or PDD file, and I'm just going to save that as untitled 2 and maximize compatibility, whatever that means. And then when I open it, untitled 2, oh, it's already open. Let me exit out. Now I can open it. Open untitled 2, and there you can see I have both layers. If I would have saved it for the web and tried to brought it in, I'm going to save that as untitled 2. So let's go ahead and close that out. No, don't save changes. Now I'm going to open it and untitled 2, and you'll see it's just one layer. You can unlock that layer, but it's still just going to be one layer. So you need to save it as a PSD or PDD file right here, or you can save it as whatever. But if you click this, if you save for web, then it's going to make it just one image, and that's what you're going to save it as for your final version, once you've added text or whatever to it. Now, as far as working with the lasso, I'm just gonna, yeah, you're fine. I appreciate. Hey, what are you doing? Well, can you play with your car somewhere else? No, I didn't figure you could.
You have to be quiet all day at school today.
I apologize for that. Thank you. I'll go ahead and exit out of both of those. This is the way it is in my house all the time, which is why I'm medicated. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna click new, and I'm gonna make it a thumbnail size where I can actually mess around with it. I'm gonna show you a little bit about the lasso. I'm just gonna bring it in from here. Okay, that's too far. So I've got this image of penguins on the beach. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove something. I don't know what. I'm just going to show you how though. I'm going to zoom in on it. Let's see here. That one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. You click this little zoom thing right here, and right here is where you zoom in and where you zoom out. So I'm going to zoom in here. Get in there pretty good. Let's go to the lasso tool right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roughly outline this penguin. There's another way to do this, but it is, in my opinion, much harder to do. It involves using the quick mask and selecting everything that you want to keep, and I don't. That's what I normally would do, but this is so much easier that from now on I won't be using the hard way. But I'm just gonna select that penguin there. I'm just gonna drag it through your head, buddy. I'm gonna cut your wing off. Go down here. I might cut a couple of your legs off. I don't think I like your legs. I'm just gonna go up this way and over here. You're down here, and you don't need no legs neither. Your buddy ain't got no legs. You ain't gonna have no legs neither. And cut your wing off. Alright, so now I've got this selected. Now the way to alter this, you can zoom in. Let's say that right there, I wanted to get rid of that. So I'm going to select my lasso tool, and you can go up here and you can see here this is a new selection. This is add to selection and subtract from selection, and that is intersect with selection, which I haven't looked into. So anyways, we're going to go with subtract from selection. While you have that selected, you can just go and put a lasso around what you want to remove, and there you go. That gets rid of it. Now let's say I want to add to selection. You see this right here? I'm going to go add to the selection and put a lasso around this. And there's another way to do this involving using the shift key, but the only way that I found to do it, it would only go one way. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to subtract this right here because I don't like this. It's too much. And there you go. It subtracted that from the selection. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that too. Okay. So you just put a circle around whatever you want to subtract, and go up here and click add to whatever you want to add, and that makes it pretty simple once you can zoom in and just select stuff. So once you have your selection that you want selected, and I don't think I could have said selected any more in times in that sentence without just being random. But anyways, I've got what I want to get right there. I'm gonna hit Control C. Now what that does is this copies everything that I've got selected. So when I go to New and open up a new file, I can just hit Control V, and that's everything that I had selected, and I can put a different background if I want. Yeah, let's say I add a new background. Let me go to Bing here, and let me get rid of some stuff. Bing here, and I'm going to put in flames background. I like that one. Let's see what that one looks like. 1600 by 1227. So I'll just right click and save image as whatever. I don't even really care what you save it as. It's done downloading, so now I'm going to go here and go back to pictures where I have it added and drag that down and put it right there. As you can see there, excuse me, as you can see there, it's covering up my penguins. I'm going to place the file there. Now I want to get my penguins on top, so I'm going to go over here and pull that down. There you go. If I want to move the penguins, I just click the layer that I want to move while I'm on the move tool, and I can get these one-wing penguins from hell. So anyways, that's how to do that. I think I went over everything. Yeah, I pretty much went over everything. You can change the size of the penguins if you want to make them a little smaller. Make sure you have them selected right there. Go to File. No, not File. I'm sorry. Edit. Transform. Scale. And you can change your penguins there. Move them around. Whatever. But there you go. That's my basic little tutorial on some cool stuff that you can do with Photoshop. I know a few other things, but I'm probably not going to confuse you with it right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Place the file. Apply the. So anyways, that's going to be about it. If you have any questions or anything, you can ask me, and I'll research it. Or if I know of a solution, I'll tell you. If I don't, I can research it and maybe find out if you're having trouble with something. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and hope this was helpful. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.